Hello, my name is InvaderJJ, and I like to collect comics and games, as you can see from what I have sitting here and in this closet. I am trying to get my comics sorted out. Like, these are all Namor. I forgot to put them back in those bins. These specifically are just Marvel. I have to, pretty sure, yeah, there's like a couple Sleepwalker issues in here that I have to sort out and everything, but these are ones that I'm not necessarily going to read right away. I thought it might be fun to record a little bit of what I have. Like, these, I think these are more magazines. And everything I've gotten here, and most of my gaming stuff, has actually been from yard sales. I like to go to yard sales, see what I can find. I mean, my dad started doing it a year? No, 2 years ago, I think, now. So I have quite the collection. From there to there, and from there to here. And then I have, actually, I'll show you what I have in the basement. 1 second. I have 4. Wait, no, there's 5 here. Oh, I have 5 filled to the brim boxes of comics. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go through all these too. I used to have them sorted. Like, I think this was all DC, but then I got tired of sorting them and was like, I just need to get these comics out of the spare bedroom. And I ended up just tossing them in here. Some of them probably aren't in the best way, but like, I don't really care for Green Lantern, so it's down here. I think this is Captain America, I believe, which I don't really care for Captain America. A lot of DC stuff I don't really care for. That one actually kind of looks neat though, but a lot of random stuff. So I have to go through these sometime too. But right now, the most important one is the closet upstairs. So, back to these comics. I will say I'm not as knowledgeable about comics as I am like the video games here. Video games are more of my passion, and they're both hobbies, but like for video games, I actually went to college for that, and I know a bit more about those than I would for comics. Comics, I really only collect ones that like I'm interested in. But as you can see from the basement, I definitely have a lot more that I don't care for. But they were I only buy those if they're really good prices, and then maybe I'll read them and maybe I'll like them. Like, if I read Green Lantern, maybe I would find out I'd like it. Like, Sabretooth. I found that I actually really find him interesting. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love Lobo. I've been trying to collect as many as I can. I know I have more somewhere in here. Because it started, I believe, with Spider-Man and Wolverine is what I was collecting. Which, this whole bin up to a certain point is Spider-Man. I think... Oh no, there's more Spider-Man there. I think there's some Venoms in here somewhere. I kind of have those together. There's some room back here I need to fill in. But, trying to think. My all-time favorite that I'm always going to keep at the front is Slapstick. This is the newer one. I do not have any of the older ones, and I want them so bad, but I cannot find any of his originals. Very much would like to find those and add those to my collection. I think I saw some Lobos. Yeah, all my Lobos behind it. I don't even think this is all of them. I think this is just because I have not gone through any of these ones up here. I think I went through this one, a little bit of this one, this one. These were empty, and a little bit of whatever's under there. I'd love to find some more Lobos too. I find him very intriguing. I got into him through the animated Superman, well, yeah, the Superman show that goes with the Batman one. And then all of the Darkwing Ducks that I have. I love Darkwing Duck. I need to read these really badly. But I know I have some of the old ones for this too, but wish I knew where they were. And then, after that, these are like my, except for, I'll probably take Lobo and put him somewhere else. And then the Ren and Stimpies I just put in here, those are mainly for my dad, but I'll definitely be reading these too. But he loves Ren and Stimpy, and then I also, a lot of like the Mickey Mouse and this type of stuff I get from my dad, even though he doesn't read them either. But they're nice to have, because he could sit down and read them if he wants to. I do have this one comic that's really interesting. It's one of my oldest ones. And I bought it specifically because it has an airplane on it. And my dad works in aviation. But I don't know where I put it. Oh no! Is it... yeah, I don't know where I put it, sadly. Maybe... Ooh, actually. I find the Creeper really interesting too, but again, that's because of, I think he was in Batman, right? Yes, it was Batman, because he got turned into it by the Joker, because he was pushed into the chemicals, and he was the news reporter or something. I really liked that episode, so I started collecting some of the Creeper comics. Oh wait, I just noticed. There's like a stamped thing on it. Ah, that kind of sucks. Oh well. I don't collect them to have them in mint condition. It's nice when they are. I mostly collect these to read them, even if it's gonna be a long while before I read them. But this one is going up here because I definitely want to read that. So these logos we present. I really like Ghost Rider too. And I have a ton of the Ghost Riders, which I'm very happy with. I think I have some of the complete runs too, like the smaller ones. And those I think are kind of together. And after Ghost Rider, I have a bunch of Wolverines, which I know for a fact I have more than this. I know for a fact I do. I just do not know where they are. I was gonna start recording and doing this stuff after I had everything organized, but I'm not patient, and it's gonna take me a long time to organize all of this. And I really want to get going on this. I'm kind of excited to start doing this. My dad's been kind of pushing me. It's something I'm interested in, and I kind of just want to do this as like a little hobby thing. I like talking. I like talking about the stuff I like. I'm not necessarily good with words, but I'm gonna try. So the Wolverines, there's a specific run or part of a run that I want to read, but I don't. I'm also trying to think. I think I also really want a Dark Reign Iron Man. I think it's Dark Reign, where he is like melted into his suit. It's not the best story. It's just an interesting concept. I just like the idea of somebody being like merged with the suit they're in, and it's given me an idea for a game I want to make, and hopefully I can make it in the future. I've been slowly working on it, so hopefully that will come to fruition. But there's a specific Wolverine in here that I know I've read. Is this one part of it? No. I might have accidentally passed it. Give me 1 minute. Where did you go? I know you're in here. No, I've read that one, but that's not it. Well, I know for a fact I put it in here. It's the Saga. He's got like a bunch of cybernetics on his head. And his hair kind of looks weird in it, from what I remember. It was like really big and out to the side. The one I'm thinking of specifically has a little girl on the cover too. Because I remember reading that and I want to know more about that story because I find it very interesting. come on. I don't think it's in here. I know I just had it in my hand the other night. I like the colors on that one. I could probably just go through each of my comics too and just rate the covers. Because some of the covers on these are really pretty. And some of them are like, not really my thing. I don't want to say anything's bad, necessarily. Because everybody's got their own opinions. But they're not my favorites, some of them. But, oh. Come on. That sucks. I really wanted to talk about that one. Oh, well. Have to find it later. I find Moon Knight interesting. I was actually into Moon Knight before that show. I don't really care for the show. It doesn't really portray him in a way that I like. I find the comics very interesting. They're definitely not like my top favorite characters. I'd save that for like Slapstick, Lobo, Wolverine, Ghost Rider. Those are up there. Moon Knight's more of like, yeah, I'll pick one up occasionally. I have all of these Wasteland ones too. Oh, Fantastic Four is another one that's more like how I like Moon Knight. I really like the Thing though. I find his character very interesting and fun, and I like his design. I can get into that later. I feel like Doctor Doom, can be hit or miss. I haven't read a lot of the comics though, which I need to do more. Especially the one movie where I think it's Chris Evans is the Torch, or Human Torch. That's the one that got me into the Fantastic Four. I watched that when I was little. I don't even remember when it came out. But, I really liked the Thing in that. He was very good. I'll go through this real quick. So I got all these Sonic X comics from the writer, actually, who wrote these. And I think, yeah, he signed all of them, too. I can't read that writing. But I will see it in here. Where is writer? Yeah, Joe Edkin. So I got to meet him. And I bought, like, every single copy of the Sonic X comic he has. And it was such a nice meeting. He was really nice. And, I grew up watching Sonic X. I was, like, 3 years old watching this. This is what got me into Sonic X. So having all of these comics is great. I absolutely love it. I know Sonic X isn't the best, but I enjoy it. It's silly. I saw something inside that comic, actually. I wish I would have looked at it now. I'll look at it later. Oh, yeah, talking about the Thing in Fantastic Four. I have all of these ones that are the, like, are they all 2-in-1? Yeah, they're all the 2-in-1, and it involves 2 characters and stuff of the Thing. And then I have, like, a bunch of Fantastic Fours that I want to read. Oh, random Transformers. I also really like Transformers. I have a bunch of the comics scattered across here that I really want to find. And then Spawn is another favorite. I think all of this right here is Spawn. I have not read all of them. I've read a couple of them. I have read all 4 Blood Feud ones, though. And that is a really good... This... Blood Feud, I very much enjoyed this. So... Blood Feud good, Spawn good in general. I have a lot of the other ones, like the Gunslinger Spawn, King Spawn, some of that stuff too, which I haven't read those yet. I have a Gunslinger Spawn figurine right by my head in my bed, on a shelf next to my bed. I think he's really cool looking. I like his design. But, real quick, thinking of Transformers. Oh yeah, and then see some of the other stuff. Oh, here's that airplane comic I was thinking of. Real quick. I keep saying real quick, because the camera was gonna die soon, actually. But, okay. So, this, I think is it 19... I forget what year it is. I'll have to look it up. Because this is it's Adventures in Jet Propulsion, and it's by the General Electric Company, which is really interesting to me. And it doesn't have like a standard cover, it's all paper. So, put that there. see some of the stuff I have. I actually recently got Halo. Red Hood. I don't necessarily care for this design, but I got a good price for both of those. I think this is all like my Disney stuff. I think this is random stuff. Oh, I forgot! I really like Plastic Man. So that's another one I try to get his comics. What's over here? Electra. Oh, I think this is random stuff. Or at least other... That looks like a Venom. Spider-Man and Venom Double Trouble. This one's really good. I think some of this... Oh! Oh! Yeah, this is like a bunch of my Transformers. That's awesome. And then... Oh, these are some of my really old ones, it looks like. Yeah, there's a lot sprinkled throughout here. But anyways, I was gonna go up here. Don't mind my pixel chick. Very fun toy. I still play with that sometimes. But I have all of my bigger graphic novels up here and over here. I have not read all of them. And then, oh yeah, I have some more up here. And then a couple more up here. I also have a big manga collection. If you can see the Yu-Gi-Oh there. But those are all in my bedroom. Which maybe I'll go through that sometime too. Because I really like to read manga. Oh, Spider-Man 2099. Really like his character too. I don't really like how he's portrayed in the Spider-Verse movies. But that can be a topic for another time. Yeah. A bunch of my Transformers ones. Atomic Robo is also really good. I want to collect more of those. Because I got these at my first ever convention I went to. And it was really nice talking to the guy. And eventually I found these two at a comic store by a place near me. And, oh, if you can see, I also absolutely love Hellboy. I want to collect the whole series. What do I have here? Camera. 1, 3, 5, 6, 8. I forget what Wild Hunt is. This is the one that came out when that newer movie came out. So it doesn't have the number on it, which is weird. 12, and then I have 1, 2 for Hellboy in Hell. And then BPRD and Hellboy in Mexico. Which I have read... Oh, and then Weird Tales, of course. I have read every single one of these. I love Hellboy. And I think I should have some smaller issues scattered here of Hellboy and the BPRD too. But my camera's at 10%. I could talk all day about all of the comics I've collected. I love comics. I love games. I could talk about all the games I have too. I'm going to start making some little videos on this type of stuff. Just kind of going through maybe each little series that I have once I get them a bit more organized. Alright. So, I was editing the video and I realized I completely skipped over a part of my comics here. This is all Guardians of the Galaxy. Slapstick is definitely one of my all-time favorites. So he might be number one, but also I absolutely love Rocket Raccoon. I think he is actually my number one. Yeah, it'd be Rocket Raccoon and then Slapstick. I have a shelf that is just full of Rocket figures. So, to be fair, they don't sell any Slapstick stuff. But I absolutely love Rocket. So most of these, they are Guardians of the Galaxy. But my main thing is getting like the standalone Rocket ones. I love all of these so much. I have not read all of them yet. I plan to. But I love Rocket Raccoon so much, and I want to collect all of his comics. That would be my dream. Real quick. Should be somewhere around here. One of the first graphic novels I really bought, that I was really interested in too. And I think the first Rocket Raccoon comics I got was this. Chasing Tail. I really like Scotty Young's art style. I find it very cool looking. Along with that, real quick, I also like I Hate Fairyland. Also a very fun series. But this is my favorite collection of Rocket Raccoon comics. And then, I don't know if I can put that back with one hand. Where's the other one? Here. There's one story in here really quick. I'll just put it down here. In this one, I think it's the first story that I really like the art style of. Yeah, The Cold. This. I love how Rocket looks in here. I love this art style so much. I don't know which one the artist is. Dang it. I'm gonna guess. Yeah, okay. So, Philippe Andrade. I really like that art style. Anyways, that is, I just wanted to add that real quick, addendum. I don't know what the word is. Because absolutely favorite character. I can't believe I skipped over him. That usually happens a lot when I talk though. And I saw in the video, I went here, I was like, oh, and then I got distracted, and I'll get distracted a lot when I talk. But again, hope you enjoyed what I had to say. And we'll see what other videos I make. See you later.